Saya tidak begitu setuju ketika ada seminar internasional mendatangkan dari India, dari Belanda, kemudian dari USA, padahal kita sama sekali tidak tahu bahasa mereka, konconing guyu, melu guyu dan seterusnya. Itu saya kurang setuju, ya. Jadi the total set study is we have more knowledge about the good relation for the all coming study. Okay, now it's time for you, yeah, and you can talk about many things, yeah. You can have a dialogue with the audience and the other, yeah. And ladies and gentlemen, I hope you can have any question and the last of this meeting, yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay, now time is yours.
Terima kasih. Selamat pagi. Apa kabarmu? Ini adalah hal yang baik, itu tidak akan terjadi di Indonesia. So I'm sorry, I must speak English. My home language is German, my second language is English. My English is not so good, but I hope you can understand me. And if you have some questions, you can ask me every time. So, first I want to say thank you very much to Mr. Subianto, who had invited me today to talk with you together about the power of digital marketing for youth education and business. Also, thank you very much to Mrs. Antti Knofat-Ramati and Mr. Hanif Solitin for inviting me today. Yeah, we have, now I had thought we have 1.5 hours for talking, but I think I must be a little bit quicker. So, I start to tell something about my business. And I think I need around maybe 20-25 minutes. And after this we have time to talk together. And if you have questions, then yeah, we can talk about everything. But I must go to my presentation to the next pictures. So maybe sometimes I must sit down. I'm sorry. So.
Karena laptopnya bahasa Jerman, Pak. Iya. Iya, ini perintahnya itu bahasa Jerman semua. Saya jadi.
So at first you had heard my name. My name in Germany is Ralf Schmidt. Here is Mr. Ralf Michael. My whole name is Ralf Michael Schmidt. In Germany they call me Ralf Schmidt, and the first name is much easier. You can call me Ralf. Yeah. I was born in Cologne, in Germany. Köln is the name of Cologne in Germany. Yeah. I was going 2 years to the kindergarten and 11 years to school. 3 years. I was working in the city administration in Cologne, and then 18 years I was a professional politician. I was a member of the Green Party, for a ecology party, for peace without weapons, and something like this. And 2002 I had established Aaron Immobilien. Yeah, and I'm the chairman, and so now maybe you see how old I am. this next one. Yeah, 2002, and it established the real estate agency. So I have also the property management advice and implementation of ecology projects, because this was very, very important for me, and also very important to supporting social projects. Next.
You must say next to me and I will click.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, 2002, I was starting with one office in the center of Cologne, and after a couple of years, then I had one office in Bonn and one in Leverkusen. These are two towns close to Cologne, around 30 kilometers from Cologne is Bonn and 20 kilometers is Leverkusen. And between 3 to 16 people had worked for me, for the company together, and we had tried to sell houses, rooms from different owners, and we tried to rent houses and room offices and land for different owners. So selling and rent was two things what we had done.
Yeah. Do you know say? Anda memahami apa yang disampaikan oleh Al? Tidak. Oh, sorry. I must translate.
Yes,
Ya.
please.
Jadi Raf ini menceritakan tentang kehidupannya di Jerman, ya. Tadi dia menceritakan tentang sekolahnya, kemudian dia saat ini menceritakan tentang aktivitas dia di Jerman. Jadi dia kantornya dia lahir di Cologne dan saat ini punya perusahaan, punya kantor di Cologne. Cologne adalah salah satu kota di Jerman, dekat Leverkusen. Ini Leverkusen, Cologne. How many meters? How many kilometers?
20 kilometers.
Ya, sekitar 20 km dari Leverkusen. Ya. They know Leverkusen because Leverkusen have football team and Cologne no. Ya, mereka tahu ya kan Leverkusen ada. Ya, kemudian kegiatan ini adalah dia menjual properti, rumah dan lain sebagainya, atau kalau di Indonesia mungkin juga kos juga. Tetapi beliau melakukannya all of the time in the internet. Different in Indonesia. In Indonesia, face to face, but in the Jerman it's not true. Tidak begitu ya. Ya. Jadi perbedaannya itu, kalau di Indonesia itu masih ketemu orang dan sebagainya, tetapi itu tidak terjadi di Jerman. Ya, the people in Germany with the business connection with the internet. Ya, this is a good story. Ralph and Esther meet and fall in love by internet too. Ya. Ya, jadi saking apa ya, saking orang Jerman itu selalu menghadapi media sosial every time, every day, setiap hari, setiap saat, berbeda dengan Indonesia, sampai Ralph ini menemukan jodohnya itu juga di internet. It's true? Ya. Next.
Property management means me and my company, we take a look to these houses and to the rooms that everything is working inside. For example, when something is broken, I must call a company to repair I do and my company do everything for the house, that the house can be good for a very, very long time. Next one, please. So this was my first office 21 years ago, a very small one. And the next one, please. Yes. And after 10 years, we were working very, very hard. The office was much, much bigger. And next one, please. So, Mr. Subianto was asking me about the weakness. So, it is very, very different as to work in some other companies. That means we have a very, very different income every month. For example, I'm working 3 months and I get no money. So I'm working 3 months for nothing, and the next month maybe I can get much money when the payment was successful for renting a house or selling a house. And so this is difficult for me as the owner, because I must pay for the employees the money every time.
Sorry,
Yes.
Jadi Pak ini menceritakan dia dulu punya 16 karyawan dalam perusahaannya. And I ask any question for you. How much you must keep the money, pay the money for your administration? Yeah, for employer for a month, every month.
One employer gets around 1,200 euro.
200 euro.
1,200 euro.
How much in rupiah?
12.000 dikali 1 euro berapa?
Sekali 15. Jadi beliau itu kan menceritakan tentang perusahaannya dulu yang mengandalkan tentang internet, kemudian dia agak loss ya, agak loss.
So this is really
in rupiah, how much you must pay every month to your.
I must also take a look to the info.
Yeah.
One employee, 1,000
This rupiah
1,700 is okay, yes, right?
rupiah.
per month or 1%. Because this English trading too. So because open the Google Translate. Yeah, I understand because I often meet him.
20 million to 30 million.
Oh yeah, every month for 1%.
Around
Yeah.
20 to 30 million per month to everyone who is working for me. But you must know, everything in Germany is very, very expensive. It sounds for you it's much, much money, but everything is very, very expensive. Autumn and winter time, on the heating, you must pay many money to rent a room something to eat and to drink, and yeah, so it's not so much, but yeah, I think everyone was lucky. So how did I get success with my business? Yeah, at first I was thinking on an established real estate agency, and it must be something special because we have many real estate agencies in Cologne, maybe around 500. And when I established the next one, 501, so I think not many people will come to my office. So I had thought maybe I have some special ideas, and this was the reason I connect social projects and ecological projects with the work of my company. So this was the only company in Cologne who made the real estate agency social work and ecology. Yeah. At first, money to start, this is very, very difficult. And it is no good way, I think. For example, if you like to establish a company, not go at first to the bank and say, oh, give me a credit. It's better to start very, very slow, and I and most of all people need much, much time. So, for example, the first 2 years, it was not possible for me to go on holiday to Indonesia, for example. And I was working 12, 14 hours every day, 7 days in a week, and after 2 years, the company was working much better, and then it was possible to do holidays, for example, this next one. Yeah, how to do in Indonesia. First, internet is very international, because everyone can take a look into the internet and can take a look to other countries, what they are doing. And so, yeah. So I'm a little bit. Yeah, next one, please. Yes. Okay. So, I established Ahorn Immobilien. The first one was I want to take a look for a website, and if the website is free, then I have a name for my company. At first I have some questions to you. Maybe you can give me a hand signal. Who of you is using Facebook? Oh, not so much. Okay. Who is using Instagram? Yeah. Who use TikTok? And Twitter, now X? Also? Okay. Yeah. Who is using emails? Sending emails? Okay. And did someone create a website? Wow. Very, very good. think to have a local website for a company, because the first thing is not so at first I want to tell you something private. I'm a traveler since many years, and everywhere I must take a look for a room to sleep, to stay there for a couple of days. So, and it is sometimes not easy for me as a traveler to find a nice room, and when I take a look to the internet, most hotels have not much information. Maybe only one picture from the bathroom, for example. But for me as a tourist, I want to have a room with a beautiful view. So I don't know exactly which hotel I want to book. I book the hotel with the best pictures, with the most information, and the price must be good, of course. Yeah? So now internet is here, the most interesting side for me. Second example, I like Vonogiri very much, and I was falling in love with the town and the Gajong Reservoir. So I was looking a few months ago for a house to rent in Vonogiri. Also, then I had tried to take a look to some websites like OLX, Roma, Lamundi, on Estonia. But also there I had found not many information. Also only a couple of pictures and often no price. I don't know how many square meters the room is. Then I said, okay, I take a look to Facebook. There are some Facebook sites where it's also possible to find rooms to rent and to buy. And yeah, I also see less information is there. And every day in Facebook there are new offers. Yeah? So when I'm looking for a room or a house, I see the first offer, the next from yesterday, from the day before yesterday, and I must scroll and scroll and scroll. And after 15, 20 offers, I don't know which offer is actual. Yeah? So, I think Facebook is good for a short communication, but I can't take a look every day to every site, or where can I find a house? Yeah? So if you have a website like OLX or so, then I know everything is new and everything is available. Yeah. So also if I have more information, I like more fall in love with a special house, for example. Next one, yeah. So, the question was marketing by internet. What is the difference between Germany and Indonesia? In Germany, we write many things into the internet, and we don't talk so much. Because normally there are not many questions, because I had wrote everything into the internet. And so in Indonesia, I think it's very different. I must talk a long time with the people. Oh, how looks the house? Yeah. Change the place, please. No.
Wanna go sit there?
Yes. So, in the moment, I try to sell this small house with my company. And you know the word exposé? Expose maybe, yeah. So, I had put any information about this house into the internet, and now you can take a short look. I know you can't read it, but it must not be only taking a look what I am doing there. Means here I have information. Oh. Sorry. Computer. Is it possible to show the computer? Or so I must try to make it like this. Yeah. I've wrote many things about the house, means informations, how large, how many rooms, what is the price, how every room looks, what is in the house, and talking, how is the area, how is it to make the heating, and then I had many photos of the house, and it is 36 pages long. Yeah? So, for example, you can see every room. Yeah? So, and so, the people who take a look into the internet knows everything, and after this they can decide, how shall I call Ralph or shall I call him not, because they don't like the house. It's not the best one for them. And if they call me, then I know they will really like this house. Also, this is very important for the owners, because when an owner wants to sell his house, he wants to get much money. Yeah? And for example, when all people can only see the picture of the toilet, they don't like to pay so much money. But when you have so many informations, wow, this house looks very nice, then they like to pay more. Yeah? So it's better for the owner, because they get more money, and the people who buy the house, they are more proud, because they know, oh, I have a really beautiful house, and I can show it to all of my friends, and all friends say, oh yes, this house is really nice. And so everyone is lucky. Yeah? And yeah, the next one is also not working, I think. This is my website. And my idea was to show you some pages in my website. For example, here you see what our company is doing. Yeah? And when you click, for example, on this button, you get more informations. For example, informations about my office in Cologne, about the office in Bonn, about the office in Leverkusen. Here you find some informations about me, and there are around, should I say, 60 to 70 different pages what we are doing. Yeah? For example, someone like to buy a house, then he clicks there. If someone like to sell a house, you click on another button, and on and on and on. And also, I told you, Ahan Immobilien is a special company for ecology projects. For many people in Germany, this sounds at first very strange. And then they take a look to the internet and say, oh, it really works. A real estate agency with ecological projects or social projects. Next one. Also, when the people contact me and ask me something, most of the people in Germany send me an email. Much more is to call me. So they ask me some questions and I send the answer to them. And this means thank you very much, my name, and here is my company. And you can click also here, you can click there and there and there. You get also in this email many informations. Yeah? Here you see I am on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. The office is open from this time to this time, and the addresses are here. So for me it is no work. I must only say send my answer, and everyone get every time all information about my company.
So in Germany, they don't call you directly or send you message directly. They already send by email, not call you directly to ask something, no?
Around 80 to 90% send me an email.
Okay.
Means only 10% call me.
Okay.
And for example, when they say, oh, Ralf, what is the price for the house that you offer? This question must not be because I had wrote it.
Okay.
Yeah? So the only question most time is, oh, at what time can I see the house?
Paham nggak? Jadi kalau di Jerman itu mereka biasanya
Sorry,
Oke, jadi kalau di Jerman biasanya mereka itu kalau tanya itu nggak langsung call, nggak langsung halo atau spam WA, itu enggak, no, mereka email, jadi udah dibaca, jadi kayak aku kira sebuah kok ini kok kabeh, kok jadi kok naik, nah mereka email gitu, kayak gitu, jadi di sana di Jerman itu komunikasi orang-orang negara maju sama negara berkembang beda ya, negara berkembang wes jelas, bisa rekor. Kayak gitu, tapi di negara majunya sana itu kayak ya udah sudah jelas semuanya, jadi udah ditulis sama dia. Kalau misalnya ada yang mau tanya, biasanya dikasih tuh ada pertanyaannya apa, tentang apa, nah dia jawabnya pakai email. 80 sampai 90%, 80 to 90% they send email directly. Ya jadi 80 sampai 90% tuh email gitu, enggak yang spam terus telepon gitu. Oke, itu salah Indonesia banget.
Okay. Maybe different in Jerman dengan Indonesia. Orang Indonesia itu malas baca. Iya, orang Indonesia itu malas baca. It's very easy to read this information. The people of Indonesia, but I know.
Also, very big difference between Germany, Europe, and Indonesia is for business, we don't use WhatsApp. Why we don't use WhatsApp? I think it's a little bit like the same as in Facebook. Yeah, everyone is voting, someone can answer, but it is not easy for me to make a reflection how many people had sent me a WhatsApp. Oh, I like to buy, I like to sell, I like to rent, and when I have an email, I can put the emails in some different folders. Yeah, and it is very, very important, I think, to connect email addresses. Everyone who wrote to me, oh, I'm interested for this house, I save his wishes, and maybe a half year later, when I get a new house, then I take a look to the old emails and I send with one click to everyone who had asked me the last half year. And I say to them, oh, now I have a house like what you was looking for, and now maybe you like to buy this house. In WhatsApp, we can't do it like this.
Oke, poinnya dapat ya. Oke, dapat. They got the point. They got the point.
Jadi gini, di Indonesia media sosial itu kan kebanyakan menggunakan WhatsApp, ya. Tetapi di sana itu kebanyakan menggunakan website, ya, website. Kemudian akan ditindaklanjuti dengan komunikasi via email. Nah, email itu bisa divide, ya, bisa membedakan gitu, ya, mengklasifikasikannya lebih mudah. Beda kalau dengan di WA, kalau WA kan umum, gitu ya. Jadi makanya lebih familiar website dibanding WA kita di Jerman. Oke,
Also, for example, in my office, I like to do some different things in my office, maybe like a reading or a small concert or something what is not happening with selling and buying houses. And then I can invite everyone, hey, do you like to come to a concert to my office? And then they are talking to some friends, oh, there's a concert in the office of Ralf. Then they come, and it is a good way to get new connections between the people. One more example, the business card is also very, very important. Everyone, when meet, we get this business card, and here you find the same information as in the internet, only a little bit shorter, what we are doing here. And for example, my name and the addresses of the offices and in which towns we are working. So they hold this business card for a longer time. And give the business card to some friends, and this is also a way to make the company a little bit stronger.
Oke, jadi dia cerita kalau misalkan buat kartu nama tuh kayak gini loh. Kalau buat kartu nama, wait for a minute. Back to your name card, your business card, your business card. Oke, nah kalau buat kartu nama tuh bisa sebenarnya sini dia cerita itu sudah apa kegiatan dia di bahasa kita sudah ada bahasa Jerman. Mit Tuarwong.
Mietverwaltung. You are right.
Mietverwaltung.
Yes. Gewerbeverwaltung. Like offices.
What is the meaning?
What's the meaning of Gewerbeverwaltung? What's the name?
and Vermietung is like buying
Oh, oke.
and renting.
Oh, sewa, beli dan sewa. Kauf and Vermietung.
Yes, Vermietung.
Vermietung.
Right.
Jadi ini kayak kegiatan dia sewa, rent, sewa, beli, bayar, dan kauf.
Kauf, right?
Kauf berset.
Perfect.
What is the
I buy.
Oh, beli, dia beli. Vermieten.
Mieten is like I like to rent.
Oh, sewa
Or
juga.
this other one is I like to find someone who like to rent.
Oh, jadi kalau di sini kayak broker. Terus, Versichern.
Yes, this means versichern is insurance.
Oh, asuransi.
Yeah. And also this is finanzieren means I make a connection to the bank and they don't have enough money. I go with the customers to the bank and say, oh, can you please give him a credit to buy the house?
Semester service.
Yeah, Hausmeister service is a service. Many people are looking for someone who, like, for example, to clean the house, to make the garden. Make a connection.
Sekarang kalian dapat new languages ya, bersih-bersih itu tirukan semester service. And then energy, what is it?
Energy.
Energy and feng shui beratung.
Feng Shui.
Feng Shui.
Maybe you know Feng Shui?
Yes,
Yes. So, and this last one means, oh, what is the name in English?
after surgery
means
who touched her.
sometimes in the houses are chemicals.
Oh, kimia, okay.
And it's not
Pet,
good.
like red, kimia, chemical.
Per example,
Okay.
and so all these things, I don't do it by myself. I have a connection with many other companies and people. So I say to my customers, please call Mr. Meyer. He is an expert for this and that. And also, Mr. Meyer, later maybe he say, oh, Ralf Schmidt makes a good work with his real agency. So it is very important that everyone work together.
Jadi ini semua dia tuh kayak kerjasama sama orang lain gitu. Jadi kerja bareng, so work together. Jadi kalau mau naruh bisnis kartu di sana itu di Jerman it's very important, penting banget buat punya kartu nama gitu ya. Kartu namanya itu apa kegiatannya terangkum di sini. Terus kemudian websitenya dia, nomor HP, email sama www. Ini kan nggak ada nomor apa ya, nggak ada nomor WA. The culture of the German, if I'm not wrong, +41. The German country code +41. 49. Oh, kalau WhatsApp atau apa kan 49. But dia pakai ini, jadi memang nggak ada WA-WA-an itu nggak ada. Nggak model di sana. Jadi kalau ada apa-apa tuh kayak udah pasti email gitu. Jadi memang culture-nya tuh beda gitu ya. Culture di Jerman sama di kita. Kalau kita kan sekarang udah broadcast aja. Nah, kalau di sini itu broadcast tapi by email kayak gitu. This is 3 places that you have it.
The different offices.
Yeah, different offices. So the branch.
Yes.
Oke, dia punya 3 cabang, Bonn, Leverkusen. Leverkusen. Oke. Ya kayak gitu, intinya seperti itu. Oke, next.
So no WhatsApp number.
No WhatsApp number.
Private, I have WhatsApp.
Not
my company.
Jadi mereka itu sangat menjunjung ya. Jadi nomor handphone itu very private gitu. Oke. Kalau di kita kan sebar.
So yeah, how to make Indonesia a success by internet. I tell you a few minutes before, website is the most important thing, I think, and also the same branding everywhere. Yeah? You see the leaf, yeah? You find the leaf everywhere in the internet, on business cards, when I write some letters and so on, and then connection to other companies and friends is very, very important, because my friends trust me, and then my friends say to their friends, oh, you can call Mr. Ralph, he has good company, for example. Yeah, networking and newsletter is for me also one of the most important things, because I can send emails, very special emails directly to the people who are looking for special things. So, you had saw the picture of my biggest office in Cologne, but this is a couple of years ago. The company was growing and growing, and for me it was more people who work for me and my company, and it was more and more difficult to take a look, is everyone working correct? So, and this was not the idea for me, to take a look to everyone who is working for me. Hey, are you doing this? Are you doing this? And so checking. My interest was more to work, to sell and buy houses, and rent houses, and something like this. And now, this is my office. You see, it's much smaller, and not so many people are working for me in the moment, and I am feeling much better with this. Oops.
So how much money you're building out your office? How much money? How much euro?
To rent?
No. Then you have your own this. Your own building before this. Yes. How much money? How much euro is this building? That's your own.
No, it is. Working for the. It's very dark.
It's okay. Probably have to wait for a moment to make it clear.
Nee, das sehe ich ja schon. Ich habe ja die Präsentation nicht richtig jetzt laufen. One moment, please. Sorry. I want to show this to the screen.
Yeah. This is your own.
No, it's working again.
1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth floor.
Yeah. So, this is not the house of my company. I had rent the house. Yes. And for example, this part of the office office
Yes.
costs around 84 million rupiah every month. And this level more, and this level more.
85 juta, 84? 84?
84 million rupiah every month.
Every month. Okay, just this.
Right.
This
Yes.
or this or all this.
No. Maybe this 70 million, 70 million, 70 million.
Apa sebenarnya? 85 juta, 75 juta, 70,
70,
70
yes.
juta, 70 juta. 70 itu berarti 17 ya? 17, 17, 18. Ya, this is 84.
70.
Oh, 70, oke. 84 juta sebulan. Sewa. You rent.
I had to rent it.
The owner is government or the person?
Sorry?
The owner of this lodging, the government.
No, private one.
Okay, right.
And it's better to rent a house for a company like this. For example, I had changed many things every couple of years. For example, I had rent a second office in Cologne, then an office in Bonn, then an office over there. And if the business doesn't work, I must cancel the contract.
Okay.
And so it's easier to rent as to buy. And this small office is where I live in Cologne. Means now I make everything from my home.
Your own.
Yes, this is my own house. I live here. My living room, kitchen is here. And this is my small office. And now 2 people are working for me because I to holiday.
Kalau udah kerja aku liburan gitu. Ya, it's right? Ya, sekarang semua orang udah pada kerja sama aku. Saya tiap orang liburan gitu. Ya.
But also here in Wonogiri, I am working every day because we have internet, we have WLAN, I can send messages by email, I can make telephone calls. So many customers in Cologne and in Germany don't know that I am here in Indonesia.
Jadi orang di Cologne itu nggak tahu kalau dia itu lagi liburan gitu. Jadi dia nonton anak buahnya begitu jadi liburan. Terus orang dia call dan lain sebagainya. Terus teman-temannya itu nggak dikasih tahu sama dia karena private, so private. Jadi nggak dikasih tahu pokoknya email dibalas. Tapi nggak boleh ada yang tahu kalau dia lagi liburan. Jadi sudah bergaya aku
So, you saw, I think, to get money is not the most important thing in our life. It is more important that we have fun together, that we talk together, that we go to eat, to drink something together. Not every time it's money. It must not be. And my closing statement is that I like to establish your own company. So, very important is please start slowly and save your money. In the first time, don't go to a bank and ask for a credit. You know, it's better when you have a little bit of money and you can I think most of you go at first to the bank bank and ask for credit. Is this right? Much different as in Germany.
Bedanya sama negara berkembang dan berkembang.
So, and last but not least, try it, do it, and don't be afraid. And money is not the most
Because
important.
we have already much money.
Small, small. So, I had talked a very, very long time. I hope we have some questions to me.
Oke. Jadi memang bedanya culture budaya di kita, negara berkembang dan negara maju bedanya. Negara maju itu sangat menghindari yang namanya hutang. Ya, mereka tadi coba back to your slide. Back to your slide. Nah, jadi dia itu sampai mewanti-wanti loh, jangan memulai usaha itu pakai kredit gitu. Padahal dia itu negara maju. In your country there is Rothschild Bank, no? Rothschild. What is bank in Germany? Bank.
Guys, the name of bank in Germany.
The name
What
of
is
bank
the
in
name of bank in Germany? Like Indonesia, Bank Rakyat, BCA.
In Germany, we don't have Indonesian banks. We have German banks
Deutsche Bank.
like Deutsche Bank.
Deutsche Bank.
Yeah, hey.
And private bank in Germany?
Sorry?
Private bank?
Private bank.
Private bank?
Private banks also, yes.
Oh, okay. They don't give you the loan. They give you the loan. No? Credit. No?
Yes, they give credit, but it is very difficult also in Germany to get a credit. Per example, it is really true. I have had a little bit of money after I had finished my work as a politician.
Okay.
And I had said to me, oh, I want to start with my company.
Yeah.
And then I have no income.
Okay.
And I say to the bank, oh, I have a couple of rupias and I have no income. Please, can you give me a credit? And the bank says, no, not possible. You don't have a job, then you don't get money from us.
Yeah.
When I have a job for a longer time, then the bank gives me a credit. And how more money I get every month, then the credit can be higher and higher.
But you don't take it.
No, I haven't taken credit.
Oke. Jadi dia cerita, pas aku ada duit, aku mau nanya bank, mau utang katanya, aku mau start bisnis kata banknya bilang risau gitu ya. Terus kemudian ketika dia bisnis makin besar, bayarnya lebih tinggi, baru datang mau kerja dari dulu. Saat nanya apa kamu kemudian mengambil credit for the bank, dia bilang enggak. Jadi dia meskipun sudah ditawarin sama Deutsche Bank or di other bank, dia enggak ngambil gitu. Maksudnya memang ternyata di negaranya dia tidak disarankan ya, buat negara maju itu tidak disarankan mulai dari credit. It's dangerous.
Nggak ada pool dong.
Yes.
Oke, itu istilahnya maju, negara maju. Dan kalau kita kan negara berkembang ya, jadi kayak sasaran negara asing itu semuanya masuk ke kita gitu. Japan Bank, Deutsche Bank, terus kemudian HSBC, banyak bank-bank asing yang memang mereka tuh nggak kasih pinjamannya itu di Indonesia gitu. Jadi betapa mudahnya pinjam uang di Indonesia gitu. Dan akhirnya kan inflasi dan lain sebagainya. Tapi negara maju itu kok ternyata kayak gini gitu. Ini culture yang culture yang ternyata praktek Islam dari situ ya. Nah, oke, terus itu yang culture yang paling terasa antara developing country dan developed
My name is Novi. I came from my city is Giriwoyo, or Kirijikan.
Nice to meet you.
Campur bahasa. I just want to answer question to you. On your business, do you use paid advertising? Apakah use paid advertising? Jadi iklan berbayar, menggunakan iklan berbayar. For promotion, do you use paid advertising?
I will talk about this.
Thank you.
Okay, in Indonesia, start a business, many people start use information on the television, on the other, and we must spend much money about it. How about you and Jumani? Yes.
It's the same in Germany. Television is very, very expensive. So I have had enough money to go to the television and make advertising there. But I had, at first, my business was a little bit different. My real estate agency is all other agencies. So the newspapers are interesting. Oh, what is Ralf doing? It sounds very crazy. And then they write an article, they make an interview with me, and they print the papers, around 200,000 newspapers to all people in Cologne and Bonn, for example. And we have many special papers, like a magazine for the city, what's happened, or my social work. We have news, like a newspaper for homeless people. In Cologne, we have many people who are homeless. It's really not good. And they have also a newspaper with some information about the problems of the people who are homeless, and they sell the newspaper to get some money. And there I put also Ahorn Immobilien inside this paper to support the homeless people. And this is was very strange. No real estate agency do something like this. And the people who read one must ask, ist Anzeige ist wichtig? Das Wort Anzeige? Okay. Yeah, my English is not so good, I'm sorry. So we have to make advertising there in this paper, and I had contact many companies who are working in a social way and ecology way. Say, oh, there's a new company, and then I get the first customers, and the second customers come to me because I had rent the first small office, and I said, okay, I open the door and I wait, maybe someone will come in. And I'm waiting, and the first one was coming. Next day, 2 people will come to my office. 1 week later, 5 people come to my office. So it was more and more and more. And then I get some contracts, and then I get the first money.
Jadi apa namanya? Dari hanya orang bicara tentang dia. Jadi pembeli pertama.
You already paid promotion of the advertisement for your company.
I must pay.
Yeah,
Yes,
you
yes,
already
of
paid.
course.
Till now. Till now.
Until now.
Until now.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
dia memang rutin kalau di negara di Jerman itu nggak ada TV kayak di sini.
Iya.
Jadi dia kayak TV saluran, kan? Kayak restoran TV. Tapi di Jerman nggak ada TV. Ya, paham. Ada ya.
Yeah.
But now I must not pay so much money for advertising because many people in Cologne know my company. At first, no. 20 years ago, no one knows my company. Now, many people know my company.
23 years old. Your company is 23.
22.
22. Oh, udah 22 tahun soalnya. Kalau gitu ya iklan. Paham teman-teman? Paham ya? Jadi di Jerman itu ada memang TV itu nggak bebas kayak di sini. Itu satu, TV-nya itu ada tapi mahal. Artinya nggak kayak iklan ada di mana-mana. Terus akhirnya di sana itu pakainya koran. Nah korannya dia itu macam-macam. Ada koran untuk homeless. Homeless tadi apa ya? Jadi dia itu punya kayak social responsibility untuk kasih kayak informasi yang lumayan. Dia juga support ekologi of homeless tadi. Terus tetap iklannya tetap sampai dengan sekarang, cuman nggak kayak dulu kayak dia tidak masih ya. Tapi tetap pakainya koran itu di Jerman berarti hari ini tuh masih seperti itu ya. Nah, jadi di Jerman tuh hari ini masih pakai newspaper gitu. Karena di Cologne 2000 newspaper, at Cologne 2000 newspaper. 2000 newspaper in Cologne.
200,000.
Oh, 2000 koran di Cologne itu. Mungkin kalau orang sini mungkin ya kecamatan Wonogiri gitu kali ya. Oke. Poinnya dapat ya. Oke. Ada lagi? Ayo. Silakan. Pakai bahasa Inggris ya, biar belajar, biar praktek.
Okay, Mr. Lau, I want to ask you, do you say that you fall in love with Wonogiri? Yes. Do you have target Wonogiri to develop your business? Do you have a target to develop your business in Wonogiri? Or
No.
only holiday?
Yes. For me,
Yes.
as a tourist, it is not allowed to work here. So it's only in the moment only allowed for me to make holiday.
Okay.
Sometimes to support, for example, you, it is allowed, but to grow Ahorn Immobilien in Indonesia, when I pay much money to the government, they allow it for a couple of years. And my father in Indonesia is not good. So it's not for me, it's too late to start to working here. So I only want to enjoy the time and relax in Honolulu.
Okay, thank you. And the second, I want to know, according to you, what the most strategies for your business to get many consumers?
Sorry, can you tell it again?
The most strategies, according to you, which one, according to you, the strategies is most get more customer.
He say what is the most important get to many customers in their business.
Thank you. Oke, kedua nanti Pak Anies saya mohon penjelasannya terkait bagaimana strategi dari Kementerian Agama di Kabupaten Wonogiri untuk meningkatkan peran santri. Terima kasih. Thank you, Mr.
The most important thing is that I must make a good job, and the people must trust me. When my job is good, my company is good, they trust me, they tell to some other friends, go to Ralf, go to Ahorn Immobilien. And this is really tough.
Mbak Dan tanyanya ke Pak Anies.
Okay, one question for Mr. Rap and one question for Mr. Anip. So, please, Mr. Anip, answer the latest question.
Ini pertanyaan kan pakai bahasa Indonesia ya. Ternyata yang sama-sama senior guru dan gradul ya. Nah, jadi bagaimana untuk meningkatkan peran santri selama ini memang sebelum era reformasi di Indonesia ini memang peran santri begitu agak dalam tanda kutip terpinggirkan. Jadi santri ya seakan-akan oleh pemerintah harus melangkul diri. Karena memang santri juga punya kekhasan ya, memang ada kemandirian yang tidak bisa terlalu dalam pemerintah masuk ke sana. Ya, seperti yang kaitannya dengan pendidikan pesantren, kurikulum pesantren itu juga pemerintah tidak terlalu masuk, bahkan sampai lahirnya undang-undang pesantren pun di sana ada dewan masyayikh yang bisa menentukan bagaimana kurikulum pesantren itu bisa diterapkan atau tidak. Jadi bagaimana kita Kementerian Agama sejak sejak reformasi sudah membuka luas ke dunia pesantren agar berperan aktif ya, termasuk juga memberikan kesempatan bagi para santri untuk melanjutkan pendidikan ke jenjang pendidikan tinggi, termasuk juga pesantren ini lembaga pendidikan pesantren bisa membuka pendidikan yang setingkat atau sama ya seperti lembaga pendidikan formal ya. Jadi pendidikan pesantren bisa membuka pendidikan ya sama seperti lembaga pendidikan formal dari jenjang strata 1 yang disebut dengan marhalah mula, kemudian strata 2 sampai strata 3 marhalah salis dan salis ya, sampai 3 jenjang atau kalau di pendidikan formal kan sampai ke jenjang doktor. Nah ini bentuk ya apresiasi pemerintah kepada para santri atas perjuangan santri dalam masa kini. Maka kita mendorong pesantren-pesantren ya untuk bangkit ya. Kalau dulu kan pesantren itu supaya bisa tetap eksis kemudian membuka pendidikan formal, baik itu madrasah atau sekolah. Nah sekarang bisa pesantren itu untuk bisa eksis kan ijazahnya itu sama diterima seperti ijazah formal, tidak harus mendirikan lembaga pendidikan formal seperti madrasah atau sekolah. Kan madrasah kan sudah sama dengan sekolah kan sama, hanya madrasah di bawah naungan Kementerian Agama yang istilahnya berciri khas Islam. Nah, tetapi pesantren ini khusus kajian pendalaman fikih, ya, pendalaman kitab fikih. Ya, jadi sudah membuka kesempatan di jenjang pendidikan pendidikan tinggi yang namanya Ma'had Ali. Tentu Ma'had Ali itu ya spesifikasinya tentu ya dunia pesantren dalam arti ya pendidikan keagamaan ya, tidak bisa membuka jenjang formal, beda dengan madrasah seperti perguruan tinggi ya, STAIMAS ya. STAIMAS ini kan sekolah tinggi agama Islam, ini bentuknya kan perguruan tinggi umum tadi berciri khas Islam, tentu boleh ke depan membuka jenjang atau jurusan umum ya, seperti sekarang kayak UIN itu sudah buka fakultas kedokteran, fakultas komunikasi, fakultas sains, fakultas yang berbasis teknologi dan sebagainya. Tapi kalau Ma'had Ali itu ya khusus pendalaman di bidang kajian keislaman ya, atau filsafat Islamiyah. Nah ini dengan lahirnya undang-undang pesantren ini sudah nanti sama, sederajat ijazahnya dari Ma'had Ali itu nanti ya sama nanti seperti urusan IAIN di STAIMAS di bidang keagamaan ya, bahkan mungkin dia dipercaya lebih dalam lagi ilmu agamanya karena mereka betul-betul mendalami kajian keislaman, fikih dan sebagainya. Itu saya kira jadi dengan hari sampai ini kan ini penghargaan pemerintah ya dalam rangka membangkitkan santri ya, membangkitkan santri untuk meningkatkan kualitas pendidikan, tidak hanya tadi yang berupa kajian-kajian kita kuning untuk pembahasan masa lalu, tetapi dikontekstualkan kekinian, termasuk menggunakan sarana IT atau teknologi informasi yang sekarang sudah berkembang pesat. Yang meskipun kita memang ya, kita itu kan dikenal masyarakat yang paling banyak menggunakan media sosial. Ya, menurut survei itu kita terbanyak di Indonesia itu masyarakat sedang menggunakan media sosial. Tadi disampaikan oleh Mr. Raf tadi, website kita kebanyakan isinya apa ya? Tidak, kurang informatif. Ya, coba kita lihat website kita kebanyakan kurang informatif. Ya. Informasi yang mendalam yang bisa kita lanjuti. Ya, banyak website kita termasuk di kementerian yang belum memberikan informasi yang mendalam yang bisa bermanfaat untuk masyarakat. Rata-rata informasi kegiatan di Pak Mas hari ini menggunakan seminar dan sebagainya. Tapi apa manfaatnya buat masyarakat kan nggak ada. Yang mungkin itu pokoknya kegiatan. Nah, para santri harapan kita juga melalui menggunakan sarana digital, berbasis apakah itu media sosial dan sebagainya, memberikan informasi yang bermanfaat untuk masyarakat. Ya, mungkin tentang kajian-kajian di pesantren, ya, dan sebagainya. Itu yang kita harapkan dari peran santri saat ini. Ya, jadi menggunakan, jangan sampai ya dalam tanda kutip, santri haram menggunakan Android. Nah, itu kan ketinggalan zaman. Android itu kan barang, itu kan alat yang dapat kita gunakan, kita manfaatkan untuk kepentingan apapun, yang baik apapun yang tidak baik. Harapan kami ke depan santri justru bisa ya mengupload apa sih peran santri di masyarakat yang bisa digunakan oleh masyarakat. Ya. Itu saya kira ini tadi Ibu Nadhiroh ya, bahasa Inggrisnya ya, pokoknya saya dulu dulu ya. Begitu ini orang tuanya ya sudah kan, tapi saya masih paham kalau bicara bahasa Inggris. Cuma saya kalau bicara itu sulit. Saya itu juga sama pengajuran juga, ngomongnya untuk paham, ini ngomongnya angel. Karena setiap hari kita pakainya bahasa Jawa, bahasa Indonesia, jadi tidak sering menggunakan bahasa Inggris. Jadi para masih semuanya paham ini ketika kita tadi bicara bahasa Inggris, apalagi yang tiga Pak Subianto sama Bu Ate, ya insya Allah paham. Tapi kalau yang berbicara tadi beliau Mr. Love itu karena bahasa Inggris beliau kan bahasa Inggris yang sudah menggunakan gaya Jerman. Kalau kita gaya bahasa Jawa, kalau beliau gaya bahasa Jerman, Inggrisnya Inggris Jerman, kalau kita Inggrisnya Inggris Jawa. Ya tentu kebenaran, nanti Pak Gianto paham. Tapi kalau yang diikut orang Inggris asli, ya orang kata itu tadi dapat diikut ketika mengikuti tes apa namanya itu, tes TOEFL ya. TOEFL yang asli itu kan itu menunjukkan kalau dengan tes TOEFL-nya bisa angkanya 600 itu berarti bahasa Inggrisnya just menang ya. Tapi asli ya, bukan yang asal dapat sertifikat. Itu saya kira ini Bu Nadhiroh, mudah-mudahan ada manfaatnya. Terima kasih. Thank you Mr. Rafi.
Terima kasih Bapak Arif Solihin. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I take one question again, and we will close this meeting. But at the last meeting, we can have take a picture together. Any question? One more? You know? Mahasiswa belum ya? Dari umum sudah, dari dosen sudah, mahasiswanya belum. Aku jadi izin karena Pak Arif ya. Mahasiswanya ada yang banyak. Oke? Question? Halo? Boleh ya, boleh. One question more, and afterwards, please.
Saya Santi dari IPAI mau bertanya, kalau di Indonesia kan untuk internet gitu, misalnya kita beli gitu ada yang namanya pembeli fiktif, kadang juga kita beli sesuatu juga ada penipuan gitu. Apa di Jerman juga ada yang seperti itu?
Cukup?
Iya,
Berarti please
asking about that is Germany. Sometimes that is just it's in Germany. There are like they fictive call it, or they want to buy house, but they cancel it. They just want to steal on the information, or they want to steal you for the money, like this. Still about the so fictive what is that? Fictive customer. Okay, customer. Fake buyer. Fake buyer. Sebentar, dari bahasa Jerman ya, sebentar.
Someone called to you in a horror movie, but the someone is for job, not job. Not serious. Not serious.
Betruger, that is Betruger. Is it right? How to spell in Germany? Betruger.
So
Betrügen.
Yeah, Betruger, yeah.
No, yes. Yeah, and I know this word.
Betruger. In German like this. In German like this. Betruger.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have some people who try it, but normally it is not possible. For example, when someone sell a house or someone will buy a house, he must go to notaris.
Oh, okay. Legal officer. Legal officer, okay.
And the notaris check everything. So there's no chance to be a betrüger.
Betruger. Oh,
Yeah.
Betruger.
So it means 99.999% is every time correct in Germany. This is very important for German people, and if someone like to try to betrügen, it's no good.
Okay. So in German, low crime rate. Low crime.
Low crime.
Oh, okay. Gak ada betruger gak ada. Kemungkinannya 99% kata dia kan, 99%. Jadi kayak kalau mau pinjam mereka kayak kerjasama sama legal officer gitu. Jadi memang tingkat kejahatan di negara maju itu berbeda dengan tingkat kejahatan di negara berkembang. Hacker, dari hacker apa deh? Kalau hacker kayak ya ada ya hacker.
Hacker internet?
Yes, hacker internet.
Yes, there are some people who try to hack some companies. Ahon Immobilien, never someone had to try it.
Oh, benar.
Our company is too small.
Karena perusahaannya kecil jadi kayak gitu. Oke, kalau penipu tadi kan fraudster, itu artinya kan dia kan dari Jerman kan juga enggak ini ya kan. Penipu nggak tahu fraudster, penipu in English, penipu fraudster saya betruger.
Betrüger is a German word.
Betruger.
Bagus. Yeah, my last sentence to you. Thank you very much that I can come to you and talk with you. It was also very, very interesting for me, and I hope we can see us again. And now, before I close, if you like to write a WhatsApp possible with my handphone number. If you have some more questions, you can send me a message every time. If you want to have a handout of the PowerPoint presentation, I can send it also to you. And yeah, I wish you a very, very nice and lucky day today. And see you again.
When you did one of these girls?
I think in a few minutes, in the next days. So Esther and me, we stay in Honolulu for a couple of days more. Then we want to travel a little bit around to Pachitan, to Yogyakarta, and then we come back to Honolulu. And we want to stay here really a longer time. Maybe I find a room to rent for 1 year, for 2 years. So it is really possible that we can see us again, and I would enjoy it.
Thank you.
Sama-sama.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we about 1 hour with Ella from Semani, and I have a conclusion about this talk in this day, today. What is talk in this meeting at this moment. And the first, have a different Indonesia and then Germany about it, say. And then Rob have a talk about it, the different website in Indonesia and Germany. And the second, Indonesia suka hutang. In Indonesia, the government support to people to have credit from the bank. It's called KUR. KUR, the credit give government to the people, and the government hope the people can start the business. Yeah, but it's very, very different in Germany. Yeah. And the next time, if I to be a president in Indonesia, I will stop it. Oke, terima kasih Bapak Ibu sekalian ya atas kunjungan pendengaran di siang hari ini. Ya, saya selaku moderator pada seminar di siang hari ini. Mohon maaf apabila saya banyak salah kata, dan sekali lagi saya ucapkan terima kasih juga kepada Tuan Rap, Ibu Esther, Bapak Ani, dan Ibu Arti ya yang siang hari ini telah berkenan membersamai kita. Dari saya selalu moderator, saya akhiri ya. Terima kasih. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.